Alright, hey everyone, Daniel here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to build a website for your cleaning business. And this website is going to look really good and really professional, not one of those cheapy little sites. I also have another guide for building a WordPress website for your cleaning business. And if you're a little more tech savvy and if you're a little more comfortable building or just doing a little more technological things, I definitely recommend that you build yourself a WordPress website over Wix website, just because there's a lot more features and a lot more powerful things that you can do with WordPress that you can't necessarily do with Wix. However, that guide is going to take you somewhere probably between 4 and 6 hours of really getting in the weeds and lots of clicking, lots of typing, lots of doing all sorts of things for a solid 4 to 6 hours. This guide is going to be a lot shorter. I'm hoping I can make this in 20 to 30 minutes, and after 20 minutes you'll have yourself a really nice website. So to get started, go ahead and click the link that I have supplied you, and it'll take you to this page here, and this kind of just shows you, you can have different templates and all sorts of different things. And so give a little heads up here, Wix offers a couple versions. They give you a free version. In that free version, though, you have to use wix.com/your website. So nobody can go directly to your, mycleaningcompany.com or whatever your company name is. However, they also have a paid version, which is between, I believe, $10 and $15 a month, where people can then directly go to your website. It'd look like it's coming from your business. And in addition, the free website at the very bottom down there, it says powered by Wix, but for the paid version, they don't have that. And so I highly recommend that you get the paid version. So while $15 a month might seem like a lot, having a website nowadays is just so crucial to looking professional and standing out from the crowd. And so once you get here, we'll go ahead and click on Start Now. So now you should be at this login screen or this sign up. I recommend continuing with Facebook, just because if you already have a Facebook account or a Google account, it's just a lot easier to press one button instead of having to log in, all this stuff. So go ahead, let's continue with Facebook. It'll probably ask you if you want to let them access your stuff. Just go ahead and click yes there. And it might look a little different here, but if you get to this page, just click on Create Your Website. Otherwise, you might get taken to this screen immediately. So right now we have, what kind of website do you want to create? We want to create a business website. So let's go ahead and click on that. So now there's two things you can do. You can either use this Wix ADI or you can use this Wix editor. Wix ADI, you pretty much press a few buttons and it builds the entire website for you. Wix editor, you have a little more control of things, but I kind of find it was a little more pain to use when I tried it out. I really did like this ADI, and I think it makes things go a lot easier, a lot faster. So we'll click on Start with Wix ADI. If you don't like this interface, you can always switch over to the editor and then do things more manually using the editor. But in this tutorial, we're going to start with Wix ADI. So let's go ahead and click on that. What kind of business do you want to create a website for? This is really important because it's going to create a website based on this. So what I've found is just type in house cleaning service right there, house cleaning service. Type that in, click on that, and let's click next. Does your website need any of the following features? Sell online. We're not going to sell anything online unless you maybe sell certain cleaning products. Maybe you make your own cleaning products at home. This would be kind of neat to then start selling those through your website, and makes it really easy. Take bookings, appointments. If you want to book, if you want your customers to be able to book you online, you can actually also have it so they can book an estimate if you'd like. So let's go ahead and put that in there, just because we'll kind of play around. We'll see if you'd like that or not. Get subscribers, why not? This way you get on a mailing list. We can start shooting them emails. And then blogging. Blogging is really important. So we're going to create a blog. And right now we're not going to mess with this online. But if you'd like to do that, I'd highly encourage you to go ahead and do that. So we'll click next. What is the name of your business or website? So here, just type in your business name. I'm going to use this generic name, cleaning company. click next. Where is your business located? The reason it's asking you for this is because it'll put this address on your website. So I think that could be important to have your address. Builds up your credibility, and it's also going to look for any profiles that you might have out there. So maybe you'll have a Yelp profile or a Thumbtack or a Facebook profile, and it's going to try to find those and maybe try to link those together. So go ahead and type that in. I don't have I don't have that, so I'm going to click skip. But go ahead, type that in. It might ask you to also, if it'll find some profiles for you, and it'll ask you if those are your companies. If those are not your companies, click on the little skip button at the bottom. So at this point, we want to upload some information about our company, and this is the information that we're going to display on our website. So let's go ahead and enter our email address. And if you have any social media accounts, let's go ahead and add those. Paste social link. So go to Facebook and to your business page and copy the link at the top right there. So find your business page on Facebook, copy this link up here, copy that, and then paste it right there from your Facebook profile. So enter in your address here, your phone number, and if you'd like, if you have a logo, you can also do that. We can also add this stuff later, but I highly encourage you to do all this stuff right now. You can go ahead and pause this video if you need to do that. And I'll just upload this random logo that I have laying around that says your logo here, and we'll click next. Depending on your internet connection, sometimes these things can take a while to load. Just be patient and let it all go through. So here it's Wix artificial intelligence, whatever. Here we can change the look and feel of the website. You can always update these at any time. I like this clean one. So right now, let's just go ahead and click on clean. And if you want to change the look, we can always go ahead and change that look later on. And I'll show you exactly how to do that. And let's go click on create my homepage. So nothing you can do right now. This is Wix artificial robot right now, and this robot is creating. As you can see, it's kind of moving around. I'm not moving anything. It's doing itself, and it's creating the website for you. It's putting in all these sections that it thinks are important to your company. So we'll just let it go and do its thing. So as it's going down, let me show you what it's kind of doing. It's going to first, it added a welcome screen, then a about us section, then it adds a section that talks about the different services that your company provides. It added a testimonial, so that some reviews that your past clients have left for you. Obviously, you're going to have to update these things with your own text. It added a contact form, and as well as a blog section. So anything that you write in your blog, automatically the latest 3 articles get placed right there. And then it added in a subscription form so people could subscribe to your blog if they want that. So here, let's see what it says. Here it is, the first version of your homepage. And if you want, you can click on this little button, and it'll actually walk you through on how to do all these different kinds of things, change design. So if you want to stop listening to me blab on and you'd rather read this stuff, you can stop the video now and just kind of do that. Otherwise, you can listen to me and I'll kind of show you a few things about making some changes to this that you might really like. So we'll go ahead and close out of that. We can always come back later. And let's just start from the top, work our way down. So you can kind of see the design. I think this is a really nice design. Obviously, these are stock photos that we can always update ourselves. And if you don't like this design, you can just click on this site design button. And here are different types of templates that you can use. So right now, I think we had the clean. So let's click on elegant. And you can kind of see already in the back, it's put this cursive handwriting, this cursive font in the back. and changes the colors a little bit. But right now let's go back to clean. And remember, that's under site design at the very top. One other thing we can do is that each of these, oh, looks like everything's automatically saved. Looks like each of these sections right here, so this welcome section, you can always switch the layout. So if you hover over it and you click on switch layout, I like this layout down here a little better. Let me show you really quickly. I kind of like that really big image in the back. Kind of says a few things and maybe has a contact button. But you can choose to do any of these layouts really. This one's pretty nice. I like this as well. That looks really clean and elegant as well. And you can always update this text to whatever you like. So kind of play around on this side, see what you like. Let me just show you one more really quickly. I like this just because the image is a little more narrow there. All right, so let's say that we really like this, but I don't like this image in the back. So what I do is kind of hover over it, and instead of designs, we are going to click on edit content, and then on the left side, oh, it looks like this is a video. So you can have a video. So if you can pull off a nice video, that's always recommended. Most people can't make really nice videos that are able to play in the background like that, just because it takes a lot of expertise to do that. I recommend that you switch either to gallery or image. And again, remember, we went to edit content. You can put either in one image, which is going to be just a picture. There we go, just like that. Or you can put a gallery, and a gallery will see all these little bubbles. So this one looks like 7 images that it rotates through. So if you have a lot of really nice images that you want to rotate through at the top, I encourage this. Or I just go back to image and then just do one image. So let's replace this image in the back really quickly. And the way you do that is you hover over the image and you click on replace. And at the very top here, you have many different options of where to find this image from. So you can get recommended, and these are free images, so you can have like a nice, these are pretty nice images that they have. So you just, here, this warm interior, I can click on that, apply that, and let's see what it does. That's a really nice background. I really like the way that looks. But it's a stock photo. Maybe you don't want a stock photo. Maybe you want more images related to your company. So again, we'll just go back here and we'll click on this replace. And if you want, you can purchase more pictures. Looks like they're about $3 each. Or you can get free ones that Wix gives you. They might not be that good. Do not go on, this is a little disclaimer here, do not go on Google Photos and just start copying images, because those are copyrighted images and you will get in a lot of trouble if somebody catches you using their copyrighted images for your business. So what you can do is you can click on My Images here, and then this little orange tab, click on Upload Images, and you can go ahead and find an image that you like that's on your computer and then upload that. But for now, we'll just use one of these images. I really like this bedroom one here actually, so we'll just click on the bedroom, and that'll give us a nice bedroom image in the back. And let's say that you want to update this text. Just go ahead in this title, go ahead and write anything, something about your company, and little subtitle, little subheading there by your company as well. And then you can always change this button. What this button does is as soon as they click on it, it scrolls all the way down to this section right here where they can then leave you a message or give you a call or something like that. So update that as you'd like. So let's go up one more and let's take a look at this big header. Let's see what kind of designs we have for this header. And let's see, it looks like we have an option to do 4 different designs. Well, 5 actually. So this one looks pretty good. If you have a really nice logo, you can this one might be a good one to do. I kind of like the logo to be on the left side, and so I'm going to choose this one. And I like this darker bar for your home screen. So this looks really good right now. In order to edit this, if you want to change your email, go ahead, just click on it, and on the left side now you have all the options that to change things. So you can change your business name right there. If you want to update your logo, you click on the replace button, and let me show you right there, logo replace button. You'll come up here and upload any images that you have of your logo. You can change your email and your phone number, and then right here you can add all your social media links. So that's really nice. And if you don't want one of these sections, just go ahead and click on this little blue box. So if you don't want your email up there, go ahead and click on that, and it will remove that for you. So now you have just a phone number, so somebody can just call you instead. So let's kind of make our way down. Here's a big About Us section. I think this is a little too big with this big image again. So let's go ahead and click on Designs. And let's see what we can do about changing the design. If you'd like, you can, this one has a ton of options about different designs you can have. This one's kind of nice. Maybe you don't want an image. I think you already have a big image up there. You don't necessarily need a big image down here. So you can go ahead and just click on this one. And this one's, whoops, looks like that one of them disappeared that I really liked. Let me scroll down a little bit more. All right, so you have a million options to play with here. So, but let's say that maybe you don't like this at all, this About Us section. You just don't want it there, and you want Our Services instead to be next. In order to get rid of this, simply click on these three little dots, More Actions, and delete it. You also have the options to move and duplicate. So maybe you want two of these, click on duplicate. If you want to move, maybe move the whole section below, you click on that. Oh, no, I was completely wrong. This is if you want to move it to a different page. So right now we have everything on the same page. But in order to move this, I think the best way to do that actually would be just to delete it and add it instead, because it looks like it's kind of a little more difficult to work with right now. So let me show you how to add different sections and delete different sections should you want to do that. So right now we kind of covered on how to change the designs. So Our Services, let's change this design really quickly. So this is an Our Services, look, big picture, and then these are the different services that you have to offer. Window washing, move in, move out, green cleaning. Maybe you don't do window washing, so again, you can always come over to Edit Content, and on the left side, you can always you can get rid of this. Whoops. You can either delete right here by clicking on Delete, or you can edit. So you can go ahead and edit and then change that name. So maybe Daily Cleaning. And then you can update the picture by clicking the Replace. And so now you have a few more things. So this is a few different services that you offer. If you don't like this layout, I like this other layout as well that I've seen in the past. So let me try to see if I can find it. This is a nice little layout. Instead of having one big image, you have these three. You've got these three images right here. So someone can scroll down, see Our Services, and then they can see the different services right there that you provide. And again, many different layouts that you can kind of mess with. Here, let me see if there's a couple more that I liked. Let's see, this one's kind of neat. Makes it look kind of pretty nice up there. Let's see if we can get rid of this big image. And it looks like we can. We just uncheck this box and we have this. So remember that I think this is actually the best way to go. Go over here to your designs, and it looks like, yeah, we just turned off that image. So I don't really like that image. I do like this design right here. So Our Services, and you can have all the three different services that you can provide, and then you can have a little bit more details about the services that you provide. And remember how we did that? We edited the design here by choosing the design, but then we clicked on Edit Content in order to remove the media, or you can add the media, or if you want, you can add a description. This is actually I recommend this. You know, you can have a little description about your services there. I think you should be able to add a description about your services here. So this is something you can do as well. Let me show you how I did that really quickly. Let's say I want to put in a description about our daily cleaning. What I do is I click on, make sure I click on Edit Content, scroll down to our 3 blocks right here, and click on the settings. Click on Settings and Edit. I'm going to edit just this daily content block. Here I can replace the image with whatever I'd like. And then right now we have the description tab turned off, but I'd like to turn that on. And then by turning it on, now we can give the client a brief description. And if we like that, I'll just click on this little X, or you see that 1 out of 3. We can click on the next one. That'll give us about our next one. Looks like that automatically turns that on. And our next one as well. So the third one, make sure that the description is turned on. So now we have 3 different services that we provide, and that's how we can change everything about that. So let's keep scrolling down. Now we have a testimonials section. Let's click on the design and see what other designs we can have. Looks like this one's pretty nice. Having an image of one of your clients so that people can see, and then having a quote from that client saying how much they really liked what you guys did, what your company does. And again, we can make the changes by clicking Edit Content, changing the image here, and then changing the quote over there. And here we go. We have a couple more things that we can change. However, let's say that we want to edit the way that this is laid out. Notice these little squares that pop up right here. If I want to place something, a different section in between here, I just click on the square, and this comes up that shows all the different sections that I have. Let's go ahead and expand that by clicking on See All. And now here's all these green checked ones are the ones we're using. But here's all the different ones that we can use. And you can see that there's actually quite a bit of different ones. So let's say we want to show people what recent work we've done. We'll click on this recent work button, and now we can show people, you know, different projects that we've worked on. I'm moving around a little too quickly, I apologize. So you can always click on something. So let's see, I can just go ahead and click on this, and it'll add it automatically into the right section over here. Oh, it looks like it put it right there. And let's just go ahead and click somewhere in this screen to exit out of this box. So now we're back over here. We have in our latest work section right over here. Remember, if you want to change the design, you can do that. Otherwise, click on Edit Content. And you can, again, have some descriptions, some media. The media is we'll put a big image. Or you can go to your different works that you've done and then click on this, and then maybe add some descriptions and then images of that work. Another thing that I really like, and that we can add, and let's add it in right here. So I'll click on this little thing, add the section, and I believe it's over here, testimonials. I like this testimonials a little better. This view right here with the 3, just this way we get more people, more pictures, more testimonials, which is really nice. So we'll click on that one with the 3 images. Once again, we'll click out over here, and let's scroll down to that little section that we added. So now we actually have another testimonial section. So if you want, you can come over here and remove this one, delete that one if you like, unless you like that. Or we just added this testimonials, and then we have 3 different ones, 3 different clients with 3 different testimonials and names. So I really like this layout. So and I recommend adding this layout in as well. And below this layout, let's add some pictures. Let's click on this plus and see all, and let's add a gallery. And let's go ahead right there. And you can see that there's a lot of different options, many different styles of galleries that you can add. What we'll do is we'll just add, let's see, one that looks nice. This one right here is nice, has a lot of pictures there. And remember, you can always change this. This one's really nice actually. I kind of like that. Let's see if it turns out the way it's showing us. This is more of a collage style where it adds in all different sizes of images and it kind of makes it look more like a collage. So right there you can see you have some small ones, some larger ones. This is kind of unique. I really like that. But if that's not really your style, then I suggest let's go back here. Let's not mess with that. I suggest going down to your designs, clicking on that, and then changing that to maybe this one, which is a little more even, and then you'll just get six pictures. So you can do some maybe before and some after pictures. And the way you do that again is you go to edit content. This is a gallery. This is one big gallery. So we'll go organize media in order to change that. And you can see right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe you should be able to. There we go. You can drag these images around in order to change them around, or you can click on add more images, and that should allow you to then upload more images from your computer that you have. So let's go ahead. Now we've done all this work. Let's go ahead and click on preview so we can see what our website will look like. And this is exactly what your website will now look like. So when somebody comes to your website, I mean, look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. However, notice that there's two things. We have a create a free little Wix widget right here. You have a big banner at the bottom saying that you're using Wix. And of course, you're using wix.com/yourcompany. So that's because this is the free version. This is not the paid version. And one thing before, well, let's just quickly look down. And you can see, look at that. I mean, this looks really good. This looks really, really, really professional. This is something that will help you stand out from the rest, that's for sure. And again, just update it with your own pictures, your own words, your own clients, and I guarantee you that you will be looking really, really, really good. One thing you also want to make sure that this looks good on a mobile device. So on this right side, you can preview mobile, and just go ahead, click on that, and hopefully, there we go. Now we'll put the little picture of a little phone, and it's going to take a few seconds to get that loaded up. So this is what the user will see. This is the menu will be right there, and they'll have different menu options. And then they'll scroll down, and this is what your website will look on a mobile device. So I think that looks pretty good. I'm not too happy with the way this whole section turned out. I think that's a little too big. So what we might want to do is let's click on this exit back to edit mode. And we can always change. We can always change by scrolling up. We can always change the look of this by clicking on this designs button. And let's see. Yep, and we can always change the design. So maybe we'll switch to this layout instead. Makes it a little smaller and easier for everyone to see. So there we go. I think that looks pretty good right there as well. And if you want, you can always click on edit that and add in some more information such as your email, but it's probably going to make it wider by adding an email. Yep. Looks like if we add an email, then there's just no room there. So then we can have all this at the top. I kind of like that too. All the contact information is at the very top, and then this is towards the bottom. So let's go ahead and preview that. And click on mobile preview. And there you go. That looks all right. So I keep messing around. I don't think it's a bad thing at all to have your contact information at the very top, but the rest of it actually looks really, really, really good. So let's go back to the editor. I encourage you to just keep playing around, making things. If you have any other questions, highly encourage you to leave me a comment, let me know. But now, nobody can view this website right now because we haven't published it. So let's go ahead and click on the publish link at the very top right. it's going to ask us two things. Either we can do a free one where it'll look like, slash wix.com slash your website, or you can upgrade to a paid plan where it'll be yourcompanyname.com. And I think that's absolutely the way to go. I would highly encourage you to do that. But if you just want to mess around for now, which I encourage you to do as well, get a really nice looking website first built, and then get this, and then start pushing that to different people. So right now, let's click on publish and continue. And it looks like now our website is live. And let's see, you can click on right here, view site. So this is our website now. So it's actually danielfrankel.wixsite.com/website, because that was the name of, I named it website. And you can see this is looking really, really, really good. So if you have any questions whatsoever, please let me know, and I will be more than happy to answer them. I'm just gonna keep on going. You can quit now if you'd like, or you can stick with me if you want to learn a few more things. Let's look at two more other things that we can add with this, either a blog or bookings. If you want to start blogging and writing different things to attract people to your website, you can also always click on Manage Blog. This is how you manage your blog and how you update it and do all this stuff. So you can see that these are all the posts that are in your blog. Of course, they're fake. They're just there taking up space at what Wix is giving you. So I encourage you to select that and click on Trash and get rid of all that. And instead, come over here to New Post, click on New Post, and give it a second. And now you can start writing your blog. You can add an image if you'd like at the very top, or inside there. You can put a title there, text over here, and an image. Let's go ahead and click on an image really quickly. Let's get a free one from Wix. This one looks pretty delicious. So we'll go ahead and put this image inside there. And if you'd like, you can always click on the preview button. It's always nice to see what you're doing. And this is how your blog will look like. I mean, it looks really good. And at the bottom of it looks like it already has Facebook comments built into the blog, so you don't have to do absolutely anything. Anybody with a Facebook account can now comment on your blog. So that's really neat. And we'll just say go ahead and publish that post. And now that your post is published, you can go ahead and do a few things. You can email it, you can share it on your Facebook account. I highly encourage you to do that. Or you can share it on Twitter or on LinkedIn. But we'll do that later. And now we have your first blog right there. So that's pretty neat, super easy to do. And we'll close out of that. Another option that we had was actually your booking page. And if you notice in your menu, we have three pages actually. We have a home page, a book online, and a blog page. Blog page, that's the one I just showed you, so that's pretty self-explanatory. But let's go ahead up here and click on page, and we can switch the page that we're working with and click on book online. And this right now we're going to change the way that our booking page looks. If you don't want your clients booking from your website, this is not the most intuitive of ways of doing it, because saying that a window washing is going to take 45 minutes and only cost $20 is kind of ridiculous, because you don't know anything about those. You don't know anything about those windows, so you don't want somebody coming online thinking that they can have their whole house cleaned for $20, when in reality it should be probably closer to 200. So what we can do is, again, we can change the design. That's just the basic layout of how things will look, and lots of different options. I do like the one that we currently have, but let's just change it just to kind of show you how to do all that. And so now the layout is a little different. So what we can do, let's see what manage does. Oh, this is manage bookings. We don't want to deal with that right now. Instead, we want to click on edit content. So let's edit the services that you offer. Let's first, let's click on, whoops, let's get out of here. Oh, this is a little different than when I was playing around the other day. Maybe it is manage. Maybe I'm wrong. I am wrong. Let's go to manage instead. This is where we can change. So right now we have 3 different services that are listed. If you want, you can add a new one. If you want to delete it, go over here and delete it. So let's say you don't do window washing. So let's go ahead and delete that. And instead, let's just say you do a daily cleaning. And so we clicked on the add the service, daily cleaning category. Let's just keep that under our services. If you want a little description and picture, you can go ahead and add those there. This kind of neat. You can have different staff members. I don't know if that's good or not. Here you can have the customer actually book your service online, and so you can put a price $150 for a daily cleaning, and then they have to pay a deposit of $30. And so this way people can actually pay with their credit card for that. But maybe it can be kind of difficult to guess exactly how much a service will cost. But if you're willing to do that, you can have different services. Maybe one daily service, 1 bedroom, daily service, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, have all sorts of different prices. Or you can go to types of service and say free/prices vary, which is probably what you got to do. It's not going to be free, but the prices will vary. And you can put your own text and say free estimate. Yep, we can just go free estimate. And we'll leave everything there. And instead, we'll say the location, customer's place, and click on, well, it's not going to let us do that. It will make you select a service duration. It's not possible to really know, but you can kind of guess. Maybe say it'll take about 3 hours. For that, or maybe 1 hour for a estimate. And we'll go ahead and save that. And now you can see we have our daily service, free estimate, that somebody can then come here and they can actually fill out their information and book a free estimate for a daily cleaning. And let's come down here and let's change these. A green cleaning or move out cleaning is not going to cost $20 to take 45 minutes. So we'll click on edit. And we'll kind of leave everything as is. And once again, type of service, we'll change that to prices vary. We'll change that to free estimate, and we'll say 45 minutes, or and save that service. And we'll do the same thing here. We'll come down to the bottom, prices vary, free estimate, and 45 minutes. So these are different services that we offer. If you want, you can go ahead and start messing with the payments. You can hook up a Stripe account. You just gotta get paid via Stripe or PayPal. Most of you probably heard of PayPal. Stripe is just a way of collecting credit card information. It's a very good service, really easy way of doing that. You can go ahead and set one up using this, so people can pay for whatever service you offer right through your website. If you want, you can have a calendar. This way, it's a kind of an okay method of managing your bookings and managing your staff. So you can kind of do this on the back end. And if you want, you can go ahead and update business info, some more details about your business. I would highly encourage you to add more information there. And you can also add in your staff, maybe different staff members. This way you can kind of let the client know which staff member will be coming. But everything looks good there. So we'll go ahead and close out of that. And let's wait for this thing to reload. And there we go. Now we have free estimate for all this. Somebody can go ahead and click on the book now or book it, fill in their information, and then you'll get an email saying that person is interested in getting a free estimate for the service that you offer. And let's go ahead and publish this one more time. Get this. Every time you make a change, always click on publish. And if you're tired of seeing this, congratulations. You can also click on don't show it and then done. But I'm going to go ahead and go to our website and let's just double check everything, make sure everything is looking good, all the changes that we made. So here's our absolutely beautiful website, all sorts of information, and right there, see, here's our blog, the one that we made. It's not that pretty because we only put in 2 seconds in making it. But see, if they click on it, now it comes to that blog and they can read all about it and comment on it as well. We can go, let's go back to our home page and let's check out our book online page. And here we go. Here is that. Let's see what this looks like. Book it. and this is allowing them to book a free estimate. So this is kind of neat. This way the person, you can set up times that you have availability on the calendar on the back end of when you're available to give estimates, and then the client can come here and then click on certain days, let's say 11 o'clock, and now they will book a estimate. It will take about an hour of your time, February 15th at 11 a.m. They click on next, they fill out all the information, and they book an appointment right from your website for a free estimate. I think that's really cool. That's a really neat way of doing that. And so I think that's about everything. Now you have an absolutely gorgeous website. You have a great estimation form. You have a great blog. Everything looks good. I highly recommend that you go ahead and upgrade to the paid version to get rid of this, and then make your website really have your own website name. So if you have any questions after all this, please let me know in the comments. Please let me know anywhere, and I will be happy to change this video, happy to update you. If you get stuck anywhere, let me know. And thank you so much for watching.